All right.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome
Oh
in.
my God, the dog's starting already. All right. Welcome in. This is Two Brothers Gaming. So we do another episode. I believe this is going to be episode 12 um, of this Mechwarrior playthrough. Um, we're doing kind of some new little things here. One, uh, this is an early stream for us, and that is due to the fact that um, I'm working nights this week, and just so happened that he was off, and we were kind of discussing a new little segment that we're going to do. Um, and we're going to do this as we're playing, but we are going to go through prior to each week's games of NFL games. We're going to give our predictions on who we think is going to win those particular games. Um,
Mm,
now,
yeah, just a fun little thing. Just a fun little thing between him and I. We're gonna see who comes out on top at the end of the season, the being the beginning of the NFL season, and both of us having our teams, and for the most part, keeping up with the games. Fortunately, I work on Sunday, so I usually end up having to catch up watching my game or any other game a little bit later. Like I usually, if I play on Sunday, I usually watch my team when I get home from work that night. So, but yeah,
I don't know what you even said there. I don't hear it, so it must be your nose. Anyways, let's see. I need to create a.
I need to come over here.
There we go. I need to get a Discord link,
There we go.
and we're going to do the 1 day standard.
Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this over here.
Copied.
I need to come over
Shrinkage.
here,
Shrinkage. And
and I need
so I have already
to.
gotten my notifications sent out for everybody. Um,
I am doing that
get in
myself
here
right
and
now.
get this opened up so that I can go ahead and help you out here a little bit.
Uh, Back over here. Pull up
Go ahead and give this stream a
you.
like.
Uh, yeah. Give you a like as well.
Okay. And um, I'm gonna actually do the same thing in yours. I'm gonna drop my Discord link in yours as well, Bub.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to start doing that, because
That way to help kind of build that up here. And I need to go ahead and pin this message. There we go. All right.
yeah, because we know that, mm, like, we're technically using my channel for the um, communication aspect, but your channel is where we're inviting people to come join and hang out and chat. Where mine's more of a closed channel for just us and our friends.
Right. Yeah, that's why I have the two channels. Is one can be public and one can be private. All right. So where we left off last time was we literally had just done. We had just completed all of the third succession wars, and
Now
so we
I
jumped over
need.
here because we are in desperate need of making some quick money. And the first mission we are going to do to make this quick money is going to be an infiltration mission. Um, this is for Liao versus taking out Free Republic. Um, but there are also the chance of mercenaries being in here. So
Okay. Um,
230-ton weight limit, and it is Creator Cobras. But looking at the payout for it
don't
does
expect to see
not.
him.
I don't expect to see them now.
Yeah, I don't think we've
So
ever had a merc unit
I,
drop in a
I can't
um
say that we have either,
because it
but
all because of um the style of mission. I think that's why they kind of haven't done it. Uh,
and so, but we also have the mech lab and everything's probably going to look a little bit different the next time that we see each other, due to the fact that oh, excuse me, sorry, my nose itched. That at 2 o'clock Eastern time today, the new DLC will be dropping out. So,
and we'll have
but
to we won't know what changes will have already occurred in our current timeline because I do know our
well, I know one of the things that we will see is we will see the the effects of the pilot upgrades
right. That's what I'm saying. Like
and things like that.
yeah, like
Um,
the like we some of our
Pilots
current
having skills, and some of them may even have elite skills and things like that.
yeah,
So
and we might yeah some of our pilots may or may not be um turned into hero pilots and so on and so forth.
right, right, all right.
Uh oh, he's right there. Huh, I'm blind. Um, but I guess as we get rolling in here, um, I guess we're gonna have to start with
Well,
tomorrow
we're gonna
night's
have to start.
game.
Yeah, tomorrow night's game is
We're being
so our
paid to
Thursday night
infiltrate
game
and extract something of
is
value
the
from neighboring
Cowboys
Op 4
versus
territory.
Eagles.
Our employer was cagey with the details about this one, but
Um,
has promised to give us clear objectives
Hang on
once
a
we've made
second.
contact with the
please
mercenaries.
tell me you're loaded in.
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna adjust some sound here. Voice volume. Let's just turn Rihanna down. She's a bit loud.
Yeah.
Because she
Much
was
harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as
Okay.
she's
enemy
Well, I'm
attack
gonna.
still
from
a
the
little
Eagles
loud
will raise an
here.
alarm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Command has also
Trying to make
identified
it
a
to
number of
where I can
targets
hear you more than I
located
can
in
hear
Op 4
her.
territory. They're offering
Well,
generous performance bonuses
hear
for
you more than I
taking
can hear
what we
her.
can get done
Um,
in addition to our primary objective.
but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move in to get up here. So Cowboys and Eagles. Um, I know our friend Isaac is gonna be very upset when I say this, but I have little faith in the Cowboys doing much of anything ever.
I've marked the location of some valuable supplies. If your employer
Well,
would like to
also
trade,
considering the major trade that just happened, sending Micah Parsons over to my Green Bay Packers,
that's a
I
sensible
am
trade.
very much choosing the Eagles to stomp the Cowboys' ass. Oh, there's a mech already.
14 max, and yeah, this is whew. Okay. So
Well, since
as
there's already one mech over this way, I'm gonna go see if I can't. Yep, there's another mech right there. Quick draw.
all right, so we are both picking the Eagles to win that game.
You know what I want to do? Is if Cowboys actually win, I want to die laughing.
Ah,
If they actually win, I will be shocked. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's still possible for them to win. Anything's possible in the NFL. There's upsets every week. Um,
right.
but the Eagles just have the better roster, hands down.
Once you've found a targeted asset,
I,
That
move
is on me.
I was
to
gonna say, I
complete the
assume that's on
purchasing
you.
procedure.
Yeah,
That's
that's
close
on
enough.
me.
Ready to start pickup operation. Data
Okay.
transfer complete. That's too
so far I found an Irby over here. I'm
I
kind of looking through
think
different
I've found
games.
everything that's over here. It's a little teeny tiny base in these rocks. Um,
Okay, so I just found two more, Panther and Enforcer.
doing a little mountain climbing here, see if I can't get a better. Hmm.
Better views.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I can see everything in this base. If there's another mech, he's on the other side of that building, but I think I've got everything out of that base. Um, so I'm gonna continue up this side over here.
okay, so now this I'm assuming is only because of a oh well good lord no that just failed. Is simply because it's a week one game. But we have a Friday game, and it is the Chiefs and the Chargers. Now I have to look up here in a minute, but I know one of the games this week. I don't remember which. And it might very well be this Friday game. I believe was being hosted in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Oh, are they doing another Brazil game this year? I didn't know
They
that.
are. Give me a second here, and I will pull that up again.
Okay. Because
Give me a second.
I know that the Vikings are playing abroad 2 weeks in a row, but I know it's a little bit later in the year. But I do know that the
Let's
Brazil
see.
game was week one last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was another week one Brazil
Um,
game. And that would kind of explain the Friday night game as
Unfortunately,
well.
no. Um, Brazil game.
Oh, that's a Patton back in that corner? Gross. Okay. Let's be very careful not to fucking get detected by that.
Yeah, so the Kansas City Chiefs and Chargers are in Brazil on the 5th. So that it would be the Friday game.
Eh.
So
I'm trying to remember if that.
thought I
I'm
read
trying
this
to
somewhere
remember if
correct.
that's the same. Is Sao Paulo where the Packers and Eagles played last year, or is that a different city? I don't remember now.
I Now that I don't remember.
Can you
Matt,
look
I
that
will.
up as well? Because
Um,
I'm curious if they're playing the same field, because that field was absolutely rough last year. Everybody was struggling to find the right cleats, was slipping, and that was part of what kind of led to the Jordan Love injury last year. So either way, this is going to be a soccer field that they're playing on. Oh no, give me that mech. I didn't get that one detected. Fucking spot that. Come on. It's another light. It looks
okay,
like
we
there's
still
going to be
got three
one.
more to find.
Well, I've got one that's right here in front of me that I'm trying to get the pot back up. So we technically only have two. Because I know where this one's at. I just got to get him to freaking pop back up for me to sensor lock him. There he is. Fucking Locust. That's why I couldn't fucking see his ass. And that's a partisan. Yeah.
gotten all of
Ooh,
the.
ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. I had a fourth one pop up in this base back in this big base back here.
I thought I
That's
saw one that just popped up that wasn't marked
uh
on your end actually.
yeah, I think
It
it's the
was
one
like
that
a
I just
brief radio connection. Actually, it was to the right of where that one was at.
okay.
So I'm
Well,
actually
that's just like
seeing
I said,
one right over
the
here.
panther that I spotted was back further and to the right of this locust that's right in front of me. Um,
Man, oh man, oh man.
uh, yeah, there's definitely only the three in this small base here.
Yeah.
Um, but I did, like I said, I did detect a fourth over in this larger compound over here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Um,
So Chiefs and Chargers. Um, and you want me to look that up? I'm gonna go stand over here next to the extraction circle, and I will look that up while you are looking for this last lone guy. I did not go down the right hand side
I did.
of of
Oh, of where you went.
or, well the left hand side of this trench.
Oh, so he
Um,
might be up in that corner somewhere or something.
well he I was all the way up in the corner. Um, but they might be on that far western wall. That whole path on the other side of the canyon, I did not go into.
Copy. Well, since I had a fourth mech pop over up over here, I'm gonna see if maybe there's a fifth one because this is a larger compound, and
Okay.
these four are all sitting on the one side. See if there's another
Okay.
one hiding on the inside of this bowl right here.
All right. And you said it was the Packers and
Packers and
who?
Eagles week one last year.
Packers and Eagles. 2024 week one. Yes, that would have been Sao Paulo, Brazil at the Arena Corinthians. Now, it is at the same exact arena, same location.
Okay.
So this is going
Um.
to be kind of an interesting game because um, that means really neither team has a, a kind of game advantage, a field advantage here. Um,
Well,
means
so
that
I will
neither
say
team
that
are.
that really didn't matter. Um, because uh um I'd have to go back and kind of like see like some of like the post game um interviews and whatnot for that I had seen last year. Um, the feel in the arena was very different because like the fan base.
Oh,
It,
hey,
it
hey, hey, hold on.
did you find him? Okay.
I
Yeah.
found another Irby.
Okay. I was gonna say yeah. He's definitely not over in this base. Oh.
Yep, I just found another Irby sitting off this other base. And what's crazy is I had just marked. I was showing him marked on my end, but it is what it is. Anyways,
Um,
um,
but so like you know how like
well,
normally like
being
a home field advantage team, like whenever they have the ball, the fans will kind of quiet down and
being
stuff like that.
the riff that the Chiefs have been on for the last 2 years, um, and them playing,
Well, you can get all the tier
I
two
think,
weaponry on the board.
um, I think they're actually playing probably better than the Chargers are overall in the last couple of years. Um, I'm personally gonna go with the Chiefs pulling on this one.
And
So
it's like this one's a tough one for me because although yes, the Chiefs have been very good each every year, there is still that bit where um
I think if
that
the one wild card is the field.
um well that and Justin Herbert's not a bad quarterback by any means. But to me the Chiefs um offensive weapons have seemed to be declining. I mean Patrick Mahomes is still going to elevate even those lesser talented like receivers and whatnot. Um, with it being week one, I'd like to see how Travis Kelsey bounces back from like so like last year. It just especially later in the year, it just seemed like he didn't really feel like was like it. It almost seemed like he didn't want to play anymore. Like he really took a step down last year, in my opinion. Um, I think I am still gonna pick the Chiefs here in this game, but I think it's gonna be close. Like to me, this one can be is a very 50-50 game. I think the Chargers are gonna put up a pretty good fight. Um, but again, that field could drastically change how this game outcomes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the field is definitely going to be the wild card to this game. All right. So we have a new contract up real quick. It is going to be a Scorched Earth and Warzone.
Okay, I'm
We're
gonna
getting
step away for just a
this.
second because I need to blow my nose.
Okay. We are getting a 75% salvage and C-bill payout damage coverage. So for the first mission, I'm going to actually take an airstrike, and then for the war zone, I guess I'll throw in a damage coverage. Uh, I mean, we do have the possibility of um, uh, mercenaries in this mission grouping. Um, and 230-ton weight limit. So,
And your son is going to be him.
what here?
Is mom do dishes because we need forks? He does dishes and we still have one.
Okay.
Okay, I am back on screen. Um, so demolition followed by battlefield, and you said that there is possibility for mercs. Um, Oh, I need to swap back to my 59 pilot. And you're gonna bring in the
I'm
stalker.
debating between the Stalker and the Battlemaster, honestly.
Well, I did field test the Battlemaster. Um, so if you wanted to give it a shot, you could.
Yeah, I think I will.
Um, obviously, you'll want to check and see if
I'm
my
already
weapon.
going into weapon groups.
Um,
Okay, I've got weapon groups set up.
I'm trying to think of what's going to be really helpful to have. I think I might actually bring the Thunderbolt, bring them machine guns for base destruction.
Okay, so that leaves 80 tons
Um,
open.
I mean, the other thing I could drop down to a fire starter.
No, you're fine.
Because yeah, I forgot we actually are a little bit lighter in tonnage, but at the same time, you might just want to bring one AI.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna actually bring the Ash.
Voyage. Let me double check because I don't remember who ran this last. I think it might have been Twisted.
It doesn't matter. It's all long range weaponry.
Oh no, it's just I wanted to double check weapon groups. Nope, looks like I ran it last. Okay. Or if he ran it last, he didn't change his
Oh,
weapon groups.
you're talking about the thing.
Yeah.
Check on that. Let me do this just so that they're.
Because the Ash is the LRMs and large lasers, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I am ready up.
And we do have a, like I said, we do have um, artillery strike,
Our employer wants us to destroy a
airstrike.
local military facility. Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site.
We've got
Farhad
75%
does not want to spend weeks
salvage and
clearing shrapnel from shredded my armor
sea
bundles.
bills, so
Our employer has okayed the use of airstrike on this mission. Stand by for strike confirmation. Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to break it apart.
I lost lock.
Target is down.
Alpha Group, this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, we are in the air and awaiting your orders. Sierra 2-1, out.
Are you calling the airstrike in before we move in?
Oh yeah.
Well, here comes a Centurion.
Down with a headshot. Nice shooting.
Oh, that's an Irby.
Okay, I actually did end up even putting it on the face.
Get off me, Charger. Oh, shit. I just fell off a cliff. Backing away from that fucking Charger. Trying to keep distance between him and me. Making my way back up. That hurt my leggies.
Oh, good God. Well, I didn't even use it for what it needed to be used for. I dropped it on the freaking mechs over here.
Got a Jinner coming in from the east.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
And also a Vulcan.
Yeah, and I'm hot. I gotta cool off.
Yeah, Vulcan's kind of avoiding me. He's keeping that building in between me and him. And now he's keeping the mech. Oh, I am laser washing like a son of a bitch right now. Dropship inbound.
Dropship in, yep.
I'll let you be on the base for a minute to help you cool off while I see what's coming out of this dropship. Charger, Centurion, and Hunchback 4G. I'm drawing them into the base because that's a lot of hate, and I'm about to have a leg opened up. Cutting right, getting out of your way.
Alright, that guy's down.
Oh, Ryan, get out of my way. Hunchback.
Oh, that hurt.
He's keeping his powerful side off him, where I can't hit it.
I shut down, but he's dead. He opened up my right or left leg.
My left leg's also about to be open. Alright, come on. Walk through the building here.
Alright.
Only 25% of this area remains. Facility's gone cold. All power signature's gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
Seriously, Yash?
Affirmative. Engaging selected target.
god, dude, you are useless.
Looks like he got beat the hell out. I hear air support coming in behind me. Yep, one's an Igor. But I have
Yeah, I'll turn and engage it.
yeah, he's focused on me. Thank you.
I sent him to deal with like J. Edgar and three. He's got three larges and three LR10s, and couldn't even finish off a damn J. Edgar by himself. I mean, come on.
Gotta love the AI.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a light on board. Firestarter H.
Let's just get out of here.
Oh, I'm gonna hold him off because I'm not internal, so.
Cavalry is here, Commander. Prepare for mech extraction.
He ran. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of mechs running in now. Welcome on in. Feel free to chat and hang out. We need to get onto the third game of the week, sir.
Yeah, I was kind of focused on that mission.
Yeah,
It's
that
kind of
mission needed some focus for a minute for sure.
yeah.
We can take one of
Alright,
the
so
chargers to sell. Fortunately, not the more expensive one that got headshotted, but um,
alright, so
yeah, there's not really anything
Sunday's
else.
games. Sunday's games, we are looking at the first game being the Dolphins and the Colts. Um, um, oh, he got opened up pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
His back and his right
Uh,
arm,
yeah.
and only did like 531 damage. What a useless fuck.
um, so I think I know who I'm taking in this game. Um, I think this is um fairly um fairly straightforward, I think. Where the heck is oh still the heck? Ah, that's why. Damn. Okay. Darn.
Okay,
I,
so I've not. I'm just gonna full disclosure here. I have not watched any preseason games. I have not followed anything. So I'm basing this off of play from last year. Yeah, like um the history.
I mean, I haven't
Um,
really watched much of preseason. But I also don't take a lot of
but
um.
I believe I believe that overall the Dolphins are the stronger pick over the Colts. I think they've had better play in the last.
They also
They've had
just
the better team.
have a quarterback. That's
Um, so
it's
my
week
pick
one,
is going to be
so
the
at the very least,
Dolphins.
Tua will be healthy.
Um,
Um, yeah, my pick is also going to be the Dolphins here because, yeah, the
they
Colts
they
have
overall have
no.
the Colts have don't really they haven't really had a defense in the last couple of years. Um, that is um upper echelon.
Yeah,
Like
like their
they're
defense hasn't been top tier, but it also hasn't been bottom of the barrel
yeah
either.
yeah. I mean,
But
it's not like we're talking about the Browns here, you know. But I mean, we'll get to them eventually.
at the same time, their defense is still better than their offense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, like if I'm not mistaken, they are rolling
What mech are you running?
out with. That's what I'm trying to decide because the mech I was thinking about running is not available.
Yeah, the well, I
My
mean
awesome is my awesome still has one day
neither of the
left.
awesomes are ready. Yeah.
Um,
You contract.
I guess I'll bring this and hope to God I have enough ammo because I still haven't fixed that issue. I still haven't fixed that yet. Um,
Oh,
let me
75 tons.
let me double check. Like, 'cause I'm drawing. Uh, um, yeah. So they are. Yeah. So the Colts are saying that they are starting Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson. Um, both of which I do not trust as your quarterback. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah,
Well,
I'm very much going Dolphins over Colts in this game.
all right.
Um,
So next game is um definitely um
so
uh
far we're even Steven in what we're doing here. We haven't had any
Steelers
deferring.
and Jets.
Allied forces are attempting to execute
This
this
is gonna
area
be a
and need to
tough
screen their retreat.
one
We
because the
like what we are
Steelers have
doing,
been
we'll be
kind of
screening the
up and
retreat and hold
down.
the enemy forces as long as
Um,
possible. We have an opportunity here, and we'll get
and
that bonus the longer we can hold the
guess
enemy
what?
back.
I didn't load in.
Well, and I just don't. That's awesome.
Yeah, you'll have to kick me out.
One in a million. Nice shot.
Yeah, I gotta deal with what's on the base first.
All right.
Uh,
Well, then I will.
maybe I gotta kick you.
I got
There
it.
we go.
I was gonna say I'll just quit. Like I'll close my game out and do it that way. I really hope they at least somewhat fix that issue with the DLC release. Like I don't expect it to completely go away, but it'd be nice if they could at least somewhat fix it.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So, I know that this kind of put a. Oh, we got a nasty freaking laser fucking sound going on here too. All right. So there we go.
um,
Um, I'm going to say that overall, the Steelers have just had the absolute better team in general over the Jets ever. I can't remember a time though where anybody actually thought the Jets had a better overall team than the Steelers.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I am curious to see what the Jets do under their new head coach. They definitely had uh, they definitely had some flashes to start the preseason. Just seeing some of the what they were kind of trying to do. Granted, I don't take a whole lot out of preseason games, um, but they definitely had some fire. They were definitely showing that they were gonna try and come play this year. But I also feel like Aaron Rodgers wants to have a good year to kind of bounce back from those years with the Jets. And I think he's going to want to take out some frustration against the Jets. Um, and I don't remember who did the Jets actually. Oh yeah, I remember. Caleb Williams, not Caleb Williams, but fucking Bears new quarterback. Fucking the Bears old fucking quarterback. Justin Fields. And yeah, I just expect the Steelers to be able, like, Steelers defense has always been fairly decent against the run. They've always been like they have to deal with mobile quarterbacks and um, Lamar Jackson every year. So I think being able to contain Justin Fields and scrambling, I think they're going to be able to keep him in check pretty well. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with the Steelers here as well. I do think the Jets will keep it interesting with uh, their new head coach. Uh, but I do still think the Steelers have a slight advantage over them. Um, so I guess that brings us over to the Jags and Panthers.
Oh
Kev,
my god.
okay, no, you're still there. Okay.
Um,
I'm guessing that mission's being annoying since I wasn't able to actually load in.
that and AI just, clustering in my way.
Right.
And I think I may even have to reload this because I think I have a mech under the map.
Oh boy, that's always fun.
Maybe.
Um,
I don't know.
and it has to be a mission where it didn't load me in. Lovely. um,
Okay, so yeah. So next would be Panthers and Jaguars. Um, this is two teams that have absolutely struggled in past years.
yeah, I
Um,
think this could be our first split choice. We'll see, but has the so far highest potential of being a split choice. A
okay,
lot of the
so
other games have been fairly one-sided.
okay, so no, this guy is not actually stuck under the map. He was stuck on uh, scrap
Mm.
because of it being a
Scrapyard.
Jesus. All right, oh, fucking P. All right, and since you're not in this mission, I'm just gonna go ahead and evac.
Sounds good to me. Um, so Jags Panthers. Um, I feel like one team should I feel like should be more comfortable picking one team over the other here. Um, but I also could see the other team kind of playing a bit of spoiler here.
Um, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say my pick just because I think that they have had a uh, overall they have um just just played better in the last few years, more
So,
so than the other.
so I
Um,
have a feeling you're also leaning towards the Jaguars here.
no,
Oh, you're
actually, I'm
actually leaning towards
leaning
the
towards
Panthers.
the
Okay.
Panthers. I think overall, in an overall spread of things, I think they've played a little bit better. Not significantly better, but marginally better. This is going to be a very close game. I feel like
Oh yeah, I definitely see it being a close game. Um, I I just have to put more faith in Trevor Lawrence as the Jags quarterback. Um, he's done well against lesser competition. It's when he plays against equal or greater competition at the quarterback level where he seems to struggle. So I'm going Jags over Panthers here. So I think this is going to be our first split decision here.
it is.
Um, are you fucking kidding me? Are we about to have this issue again? I failed to connect immediately. Gotta love the technical difficulties. Not okay. In a momento, guys. Sorry about this. The game has not been liking us this morning. Um, Part of that could be um some bugs where they are preparing to dish out the new
Oh,
DLC. Um,
no, it's not. Absolutely, it's not.
but at the same time, we have this issue a
Hopefully it's
lot.
some bugs that hopefully it's some bugs that may get fixed. Would you want some new DLC? But there's no
Well,
guarantee to that either.
I just know that there a lot of games like right before a big update or stuff like that, um, maintenance gets worse, but they don't really maintenance this in between DLCs anyways. It seems outside of like right after a
Oh,
release. I guess try and send me a fresh invite. Well, I've restarted my game. See if we can get over this little technical kerfuffle. Okay, we're
it
good.
says you
I'm loading
connected
in.
this time.
Yep, I'm all loading screen this time. Okay, good. That didn't screw up as much as it did before we started.
All right, and I'm kind of looking around to see some things that we can do here.
Let's see. How did the mechs
Because I
come? It came out
believe,
looking not bad. Okay. Oh, um, let's get repairs in.
yeah, okay,
While
what I said.
um,
Um,
and then while you're finding us another mission,
so yeah, we need to actually move up that way. So we need to.
um, but that moves us to Cardinals versus Saints for our next prediction in this new little adventure that we're trying this year. Um,
Yeah, I'm looking to see.
Welcome in
Okay, so
viewers. Be sure to like and
we can
subscribe
jump
if you
over
are
here.
enjoying what content. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but feel free to hop in chat, hang out. Um, Feel free to put in your opinions as well as we discuss this. Like I said,
Yeah,
we are
absolutely.
trying, we are doing with it being the start of the NFL season, us being NFL fans, as we're sitting here playing, we are discussing between me and my brother here. We are doing a little 1v1 pick'em challenge here, see who can get the most games correct here as we go throughout the season. So as we are discussing the games, feel free to put in your opinion on who you think might win. Um, or if you want to have a question about the game or just want to say something about the game itself, that's fully acceptable too. Um,
Okay, so we have three
every little bit
sets
helps.
of missions here. We have an infiltration, we have a raid, and then we have a multi mission, which involves a raid, a battlefield, and an infiltration. We're going to start with infiltration as we are making our way to the north and west. I know we're actually headed. We went northeast here, but there's some missions that we can do along our way here.
Okay.
Um, why am I going into salvage tiers for an infiltration? Oh, good
I
God.
don't know. Where are you? Um,
Well, because we're gonna have three salvage chairs there anyway, so we're gonna have 15 salvage chairs because we're maxed on money.
okay,
We don't need
so
damage coverage and we don't need airstrikes.
and there's your World of Tanks stream VOD from yesterday.
Yep, from yesterday. Nice little chill stream. All right, so Saints and Cardinals. Um, I'm just gonna based off of previous play. Um, Absolutely, the Saints have had the better team in the last couple years, and I do believe that the Saints are gonna, you know, play a better game than the Cardinals.
This is going to be another disagreement here. I actually am going to go with the Cardinals here. The Saints have had a a decent team over the last years, but I think the upside of the
No,
Cardinals
I'm
is definitely there. I think Kyler Murray is the better Q. I don't even know who the Saints have at QB right now. Like I like the Saints, don't get me
honestly I
wrong.
don't know either. Um,
Um, but
I'm not
the
saying
Saints have not
I'm
had
not saying that there's a significantly greater difference, but I think
um
overall gameplay between offense and defense, I think that the Saints have had the better gameplay.
oh yeah, yes, Saints are still rolling out with Spencer Rattler. Really? Yeah, no, I'm definitely going with um the Cardinals here. Um the Saints D should be all right. I just expect um
You're expecting more out of the Cardinals offense than the Saints.
yeah.
I got you, and that's a fair
Scouts behind
that's a
enemy
fair
lines. Follow
thing.
scout points and
Um,
follow orders.
Like
yeah.
I think the Saints will
So
play a good game. I just don't expect them to be able to put out more points than the Cardinals.
Stay
Um
away from enemy units to
like
reveal
especially if
weaknesses.
this turns into a shootout, I
You're
see
looking
the
order to detect.
I see
Command your
this
runs to forward
Cardinals being
flanks
able to
and any
put
attack
up more
will
points in a
immediately
shootout
trigger an
game.
alarm.
But I also
Most
expect the
bolt-on officer
Cardinals
deals don't
defense to
require a
play
task in every
relatively
area,
well.
but our contract already
Um,
stipulates the completion of our
like
primary
the Cardinals
objectives.
have had
Complete them at your own discretion.
relatively strong. Like they haven't had like amazing seasons in the last couple years, but they haven't been terrible either. Like they still um fight for playoff spots. Whereas the
well,
Saints, I
that's
don't really see them. They usually aren't in that competition towards the end of the season. Um, I always see the Cardinals as a closer contender to a playoff berth than the Saints. So here in Week
and
One,
that's fair.
I think the Cardinals are going to come out firing and uh, take care of the Saints.
Fair opinion. All right, so Giants and Commanders.
That's an easy pick. Commanders all day long.
Yeah, the Giants. the Giants have absolutely fallen downhill in the last several years. They used to be a very, they used to have a really great
You're outside the
defense.
circle, by the way.
Attempt to sensor log each mech you come across
No, I
without
was
alerting
inside
them
of
to
it.
your position.
Not on my end, you weren't. I was standing inside of it though.
From a nearby garrison.
Okay,
See
well,
if you can get them out of there
Uh,
safely.
we have a captured ally mech in the corner back there.
yep, I see that.
Um,
And we got a really, looks like we're gonna have a really tight spot up here. Okay, so we're both going commanders here. And that's because the Giants just have really fallen by the wayside the last few years.
yeah,
They,
I,
they, 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 they used to be a really good contender with a really strong defense, and a reasonably well played offense. But ultimately, I believe that they've gone downhill. Okay, so I've absolutely found three of them so far.
yeah. So I jumped up into the middle here. Um,
Come on.
instead of cutting up through that gap, I kind of use my jump just to kind of scale that cliff side.
All right, so we got four here.
Um, so far I'm not getting any mechs over by this piece of salvage that we
So
need to
far, I found
collect.
8 of them.
Um, okay, so I've got a scorpion right there. What?
The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly. That takes care of them.
Oh, that's a partisan. Fuck me.
It's on me.
Okay, that was a
All the way up
partisan.
in the corner.
Pickup operation.
Um,
Secured. That will surely come in handy.
okay. All right. I've got the package in the middle here.
Okay.
There was no
This other
mechs up
package up
here.
here. This other package, I'm pretty positive is gonna have
Mechs on it.
3 to 4 mechs on it. And then
Um,
there's a base to your right on the other side of the map, and I believe it is also going to have
probably. I'm gonna
3 to 4 mechs in it.
since I have the kind of height advantage over here, I'm gonna try and help with seeing
I've already
what's.
found 2.
There's a third. Yep, third and fourth. Vindy and Irby. I cannot. The fog is too thick for me to see into that back corner from here. So I'm gonna make my way back towards that other base and see if I can't get the last of the mechs.
Um,
Or I have a feeling that they might actually end up being on the captured mech.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
But we do also know with this being a captured ally mech, we're gonna have to escort him, which is gonna make this really interesting.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yep, there's already a mech back here. It's probably oh no, that's a Jaeger.
Mechwarrior sees you, Commander.
Oh, that's gross.
Powering up their mech now. Stay close to them.
Jaeger and Wolverine. Centurion, there we go.
We've completed our scans on the target's local battle mech forces. The client will be pleased.
I see the air units coming in. It's 3 VTOLs and an Igor, 2 Igors.
in the area is converging on your position. Get ready for a fight.
1 Igor down. Two Igors down. Igor or VTOL down. VTOL
Alright,
down.
here's the problem.
VTOL down. You've got mechs blocking you in.
All the mechs are on the move. I'm grabbing this salvage. This guy is not freaking moving though. I would suggest that you quickly head for evac.
Okay, I'm right next to it.
Because he is.
Should just be laying around.
He's not moving. I don't know if.
Oh, yeah, I've got a light mech on my ass. So,
Yeah, just evac. Because he's not even moving.
yeah.
He's still literally standing in the same spot. And we had everybody on the move.
Yeah.
That was absolutely glitched. We rescued him, but we're not going to get credit for it. And we're going to lose the penalty. And we're going to get penalized for not having
Escorted him out.
escorted him out. And the fact that the general alarm was raised.
It doesn't show that we got penalized for the general alarm.
But he never freaking moved, so we couldn't even take him out. So it's kind of stupid.
Right.
But there's our 15 salvage. Okay.
Throw our pairs in here.
So we kind of got sidetracked there. Um, so, but yeah, Commanders actually just they with the Giants falling by the wayside. There's just nothing that I can really say to.
This next game will be a good one. There's definitely an argument for either team in this next game. Bucks Falcons. Both teams have been kind of on the up a little bit. Like the Falcons have kind of been improving. Bucks have been pretty solid last few years.
Yeah. Yeah, the Falcons are actually getting back to being a frontline team. As far as one of some of the top. We'll say the top 10.
The only let's see, I can't remember. Yeah, so I do know that the Falcons are starting Michael Penix in this game, from what I understand. Yeah, so Falcons starting QB for 2025 season will be Michael Penix Jr. So it is their second year QB from last year's draft. Who, if I'm not mistaken, showed a bit of promise. I do know that they went from Kirk Cousins to Michael Penix at some point during last season. And I know, but I also know that Baker Mayfield was actually doing really well last year in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay has a bunch of really good weapons around Baker. And Baker is a solid QB. He's not top tier, but he's not bottom tier either. He can definitely run your offense. I just don't remember what each team's defense was like last year.
I don't either.
Um, so this one's just kind of going to be a 50-50 uh, throw up for me. Um,
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the slight edge to the Bucks. I think the Bucks defense is gonna play a key factor here. I think they're gonna be the better defense.
I think the Bucks also just have more high end talent. I think they've got the edge in terms of the high end talent as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'll go with the Bucks here as well.
Now,
Not a slight against the Falcons. I think the Bucks take the edge just a hair, but I could see this game going either way for sure.
okay. Now, the next game.
I forgot to set weapon grades. Uh, I'm not gonna need the tag for this mission because no one's running missiles, but that's all right.
Okay. So the next one is well, the tag still helps to identify targets for the AI. Believe it or not, how stupid that is.
Mm,
Um,
Probably because
it,
it
it
just acts as a targeting computer for him.
I guess it kind of focuses as a
Uh,
secondary.
I assume
It's
that's in
on.
front of you. Yep, okay. I really wish that would load in a lot sooner for me as the non-host. Like, I have to get so close up on those before that beam shows up.
Right. Um, so the next game is I feel like it's going to be two teams that are really struggling in the last few years. I will say that one team has definitely made more improvements and has actually pulled off some rather shocking wins. And the other team is kind of started to fall by the wayside. So this is going to be a very uh, questionable game, but
Is
I
it?
think overall that one team still, um, while, while yes, the one has started to make improvements. I think
Uh,
the one team still stands out over
uh
overall,
is this the?
especially being the
Is
rivals between the
okay?
Bengals and the
Okay,
Browns.
that's what I thought. The Bengals, the Browns. Um,
And I think the Bengals, well, yes, the Browns have made significant improvements in the last 2 years.
they
I
don't have
still,
their quarterback situation.
I
They
still
still
don't
don't know
think
what they're doing at quarterback.
they have enough
Um,
to
and
pull the Bengals.
also, so the Bengals last year, their offense was great. Their defense was just absolutely horrid, and I don't see them having that bad of a defense 2 years in a row. It's just not likely.
Well, I ripped his head open.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this Irby behind him. Okay, Irby's dealt with. That's a Jaeger mech back there. Jaeger's core is open.
I hit side torso. I hit the other side torso.
All right.
Off. I'm still gonna give my edge to the Bengals here.
Welcome on in, guys. Feel free to chat and hang out. As we are playing here, with it being the start of the NFL season, my brother and I have decided to do a little game between the two of us and see uh, which of us can pick the most games correctly in terms of who wins in the NFL games come
And,
this season.
and if I'm correct in what you were saying, that you are also choosing the
Yes,
Bengals.
yes, I'm also
Okay.
taking the Bengals in that game for sure.
All
Um,
right.
I've got another Wolverine on the far side of the base, and a cicada running right up here.
Um.
Oh, I caught the wall.
So now here's where um sometimes being an NFL fan sucks. Um, because right now the next game actually is my team playing against the Raiders. So the Pats versus the Raiders. My team, the Patriots, have actually struggled um significantly and terribly in the last 3-4 years.
I
We just
think this
we don't have.
Wolverine's, yeah, he's stuck down in the trench. I tried to snapshot him and I got the wall. For the rock, I mean. Okay, that was just a bad shot.
Um,
There we go.
and so
Oh, we got a Vulcan running up from the other base.
with that
Almost
being
took his other arm
said,
off.
um,
Phoenix Hawk.
I I don't honestly see the Patriots winning this game.
Oh,
I don't see the Patriots winning this game, but being that it is, um,
who's the home team in that game?
I don't even remember. Um,
Hold on. I still have that pulled up. I believe you are home team because I know that I am hosting the lines, and so I believe it's yeah, the bottom should be home team here. So I believe it's Raiders at Pats. Um, Raiders haven't really done a whole lot lately either.
no, they haven't. But the thing is like, hello, welcome in. The thing is like, the Patriots have not done hardly anything in the last 3-4 years. They have struggled in every aspect, offense, defense, um, special teams.
That was a
They
desync.
it's been an absolute struggle.
That's
Um,
fair.
but as much as I think I really don't think that we're going to win. Ultimately, I'm gonna choose my team because I hope they win. That's the thing. It's like, now
Right.
there might be some games where I'm like, yeah, no, we're absolutely not gonna win this game.
Whereas this one, you
But
still have a chance of winning that.
I think there is a slight chance, being it's game one of a new season, and maybe we'll come out with some reasonable play.
Um, let
So I'm
me.
gonna give my edge to the Pats.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they picked him up. Um,
Who?
the Raiders uh have picked up Geno Smith in the off season to run their offense at QB. Um, not a great quarterback by any means, but
I don't even know.
uh,
Honestly, I don't even know who's going to be actual starting quarterback for Patriots this year.
I will find that out. Hold on.
Like I said, I have not watched any preseason games. I haven't looked at anything. I'm simply
Uh,
going based off of last
oh,
year's.
yeah. Do you, I forgot you guys had that top end pick last year in the draft and drafted Drake May. It'll be his second year starting. Um,
Gotcha.
um, um, just to continue with the little bit of a mix going into this, I think I'll go ahead and pick the Raiders here. Um, Again, I kind of see this being another close game that can almost go either way. Um, like I don't think there's any like standout obvious winner in this game. Um, but yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna take the Raiders here. Um,
Okay.
Guarantee another difference in our standings here.
Okay. All right. 49ers and Seahawks.
So the 49ers are coming off of a very down year with a lot of injuries. Um, I believe they're coming in healthy. I don't. I'd have to check on that. I'm not entirely certain. Um, and the Seahawks picked up Sam Darnold in the offseason. Sam Darnold played unbelievable in during the regular part of the season last year for the Vikings. Just really just out of the blue for him. Just like really just reinvigorated his career there. Um, I am interested to see how he does in Seattle. I believe Seattle's also with a new head coach this year as well. Um, and both of these teams are typically contending for playoff spots in the NFC. And, so two NFC rivals going here. Not same conference, if I'm not or are they? I actually could be wrong on that. They might actually be.
Uh,
This might be
so
another division rival. I
one of
don't
those
remember
one of
here.
the things I've noticed is that like there's a lot of division rivalries going
Yeah,
for
yeah,
season
there is
one.
a yeah, there is. NFC. This is a division rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Um, mm,
But while you're debating your pick here, pick your Mac.
yeah. Uh,
This is a multi mission. We are looking at a raid, a battlefield, and then an infiltration. We are going all salvage for the first two missions. Um, we get a 75% payout. So we're actually are going into these first two missions with 57 salvage chairs.
okay.
And then I
Um,
don't know what we're going to do for the last one because we're going to have only we're gonna be splitting 5 and 5 because there's only 5 C bill picks.
Well,
But-
we'll just have to make sure not to carry anything over into the final mission.
No kidding.
Um,
So
you know what? I think I might fool around. I haven't ran this build of yours yet, and I know it can be a little fun little
Okay.
demon.
All right, so we're gonna actually do something here. We're gonna actually throw in a fourth pilot, and let's see. Yeah, we're gonna throw this in, and we're gonna throw this in.
Yeah, Twisted had the weapon groups all weird.
I think actually, I don't remember if he was the last one or I was the last one to play.
I want to say he was because he had it on the lasers 1 and 2, SRMs 3 and 4,
Okay, so
and that's not typically how you set yours up.
I'm just not. This is one of those games where I'm not really sure. Nothing on either team really kind of stands out to me. Like I don't remember any like memorable moments for either team.
Well, like I said, um, and unfortunately, it's too early in the week that the injury report is not out yet for me to see if I'm correct in that the 49ers are coming in healthy into week 1. Because that's where my thing is, like, if the 49ers come in here healthy, I think they might have the edge over the Seahawks.
This is a surgical strike, Commander.
Um,
Our client wants us to take out a number of structures within this vicinity.
but they're
Mark the points marked on your map and identify the specific buildings our client wants destroyed. Then take them out.
Walking sim. All right.
Are we going to the city first, or we want to loop around and hit the city last?
We can loop around and hit city last. That's fine.
Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to hit the city while we were still fully healthy, or if you wanted to hit it as we were ending it. So.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see this one as being a close game. Like, division rivalries typically end up, like, even with like some of the bad teams, a lot of times division rivalries end up being a little bit closer just because the teams are so familiar with each other.
All right. Well, I did a coin flip because
I got a partisan ahead. Had a partisan ahead.
yeah, I kind of smacked him with the double binary.
I also
I
hit
did
him with a
coin
full
flip.
salvo of missiles. So
I did a coin flip, and I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna be my pick is gonna end up being the 49ers.
that's kind of where I'm leaning because when healthy, that team can be really good. They have a great coach in Kyle Shanahan. So I think I am going to go with the 49ers here. I think the Seahawks are going to put up a really good game here. But I think that the Niners are going to. We've got a Jaeger. Ow. Get off this fucking ridge here.
I also have a Jenner.
Yeah, I'm.
All right, so next would be Titans and Broncos.
That's an easy pick for me. I'm 100% taking the Broncos here.
Interesting.
So the Broncos actually did really well last year with Bo Nix coming in as a rookie. I think he's going to have a good second season. And I'm not sure that having the number one pick in Cam Ward is going to do a whole lot for the Titans. I'm honestly not all that impressed with them. I don't think their defense just seems really bad to me. Like I don't think they've done enough to really yeah, I just like the 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 the, the Broncos. Yeah, I got them. The Broncos actually with Bo Nix last year actually, if I'm not mistaken, either made it into the playoffs or just missed the playoffs. One of the two. I don't remember.
On the ridge.
He had to turn and face me, or as I lit him up. Get off of me with them flamers. Enforcer pushing me, coming off that ridge. You've got his attention. Let me see if I can actually get up in here into his back here. There we go. Ow. Fuck you.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I do think that the Broncos have been better overall. But I also know that the Titans have been making some reasonable improvements.
I'm not saying that they haven't made some improvements. I just don't think they've done enough to catch up to the Broncos.
And so I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to give the opening win to the Titans over Broncos.
All right, so another split there. And just so I know, and just to give you the
your pick for the next one.
well, I'm not just picking my team because it's my team here. I actually do feel like we should win this game. I'm not saying that it won't be a close game. I think it's going to be very much a back and forth game. But I think with what additions we've done on defense, we were pretty much all of our conference games last year, we were pretty much one good stop away from winning those games. And I think we've made the changes we needed to reset the scale there. So yes, I am taking Packers over Lions here. Yeah, missile headshot. Blow up that tube.
Okay.
Where is this
So
last? There's targets on the other side of the wall. Um, ow. Oh. Yeah.
That's one less target. Enemy ship landing at your location.
Oh, we got a dropship coming in.
That was a great
we
showing,
do,
Commander.
and we have a
Our
hunchback that
aircraft
is
crew will be pleased with our success. Now get
um,
back to the dropship ASAP.
full on away away from us.
Mm.
I do want to take the dropship because we
I don't
have so
even.
much
I didn't
damage.
even see where the heck the dropship came
It
in at.
dropped to the west.
Okay. Um, Locust. You should have that taken care of here in a second. Um, Behind that is a champion.
Yeah. I'm getting some weird shit. Like you can't hear my feet move.
There's also a Patton back here. That locust kind of dropped off of a freaking hill over here. I was gonna try and chase him down, but
The locust is dead.
did he finally pop?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he kind of disappeared off my screen over here as he was kind of dropping over this edge over here. I thought he was still running because I never saw him crumble. I thought he was still up. Um, there's that Patton. I knew he was still over here.
Lens target engaged.
So, and I'm not just doing this because I just
If you find the acquisition, just walk
don't
up to
want
it in
to
order
deal
to
with
pick it
the.
up.
I'm guessing that's on you somewhere.
Oh, yep, it is.
Um, because I just don't really care for the Packers, and you know, um, I'm actually gonna make this pick based on the fact that
Ready to
um
start pickup operation.
the Lions have actually done a lot of
Find Commander.
really
Beginning
great
recovery now.
gameplay in the last couple seasons. They're
Well,
really coming up stronger
so
and stronger
Dropship
each
on
year.
approach,
well,
Commander.
here's also why I'm going against them. This offseason they lost both their offensive and defensive coordinators. On their O line, they lost their like Hall of Fame center, like Hall of Fame caliber center, and one of their guards. I don't remember if it was left or right, but they lost two of their interior starting offensive linemen. So they're starting, I believe, a rookie. It might even be two rookies. I don't remember, but their offensive line this year for me is a question mark. That I think our newfound pass rush acquisition, Micah Parsons, is going to absolutely eat up. Granted, he will probably be on a snap count for this game, coming off of working through a minor back injury. Um, but uh, Lucas Van Ness has shown signs of improvement this offseason. Rashawn Gary should have another good season. Edrin Cooper will be a full go in this game. There's just I think our defense is going to have the Lions offense this time around, and I think with a healthy Jordan Love, I think we're going to be able to. And then first round draft pick and Matthew Golden, wide receiver. I I don't expect us to have the same drop issue that we had last year. That it, it's rare for teams to have that big of drop issues 2 years in a row. Like that's something that typically
Right.
gets cleaned up. Um,
Hello, welcome in.
so I think there is. I think we've closed the gap on the Lions this offseason, and with us being home team, home field advantage, I feel that we are going to have the edge over the Lions in this Week 1 confrontation. And as the season goes on, whenever we get back to Lions Packers again, I might lean the other way. Will I probably still?
I think it's going to be a close game. If the Detroit's offense and the their defense can hold, I think it'll be a close game.
Oh, I'm not
The
saying it won't be
Carroll's
a close.
defense absolutely just like overpowers
I mean,
these rookie linemen. Um, I think I think it's going to be an absolute blowout.
so I see it being close regardless. Just because I don't think the drop off is. I don't think they're going to drop off that much. Like I think they're still going to be able to run the ball pretty well just because they have that good of a running back. They have. Well, I mean, really, they have two. We got a Manicore out in the distance. Is he in range? Yes, he is. And I'm stuck on something here. There we
Yep, we
go.
got him. We got a medium coming up behind us on the upper hill.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna loop around here. Get on the other side of the base here. We've got a medium and a light coming in from the northeast as well. Jenner and a Phoenix Hawk. I'm gonna let you finish with the medium that you're dealing with, and I'm gonna try and intercept these guys back here. Try and slow them down at least. Granted, we don't have to keep this base alive, but if you want to push around that side of the base, we'll kind of pinch them in.
All right.
The Jenner is coming up first.
Here is the next game. The Texans and Rams. I think that this is probably going to be the blowout game of the definite blowout game of the week.
You think so?
I think the Texans are going to play way better than the Rams. The Rams have not played well.
I don't think the Rams have played that bad. I don't think it's going to be a full blowout.
I think we're going to see at least a two touchdown or two score minimum blowout here, where I just don't see the Rams doing enough. Like I haven't seen anything out of them in the last couple years.
So I will say that I do think CJ Stroud will have a better year than he did last year. He had a great rookie year, and then he kind of fell down in that sophomore year. I think he will have kind of a third year resurgent jump. But I do know that Matthew Stafford and the Rams is also not a bad offense. I think this is going to be more of a question on defense and whose defense is going to hold up.
Honestly, I think the Texans defense is going to hold better than the Rams.
And that's fair. I'm not honestly sure on this one. I can't quite decide on which defense I think is going to be better. I haven't watched those games closely enough. Um,
Got your target.
I think I'm going to go with the Rams here. I think this is going to be a closer game than what you're expecting here. Um, Javelin, Jenner, Partisan, and Javelin. Hope and a medium
There's
coming up behind
a medium
us.
coming from behind us.
Trebuchet 5N. I didn't catch the weaponry on it, but that's probably going to have LRMs. Yep, LRM 30. That's got to go. Core's open.
Tango assigned.
Trebuchet's gone. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams in this one. Um, I think it'll be close. Like I'm not saying that by any means I don't think that the Texans are gonna play bad. I just think people have been a little bit higher on them than I would be, or than I am, I should say.
Nearly there, Commander.
It's on me.
Not yet to pick it up.
One more good hit and he'll go down. Nah,
Package
clip the
acquired.
rock. Nah, didn't get a CT there.
Quarter, Commander. From here on
Okay.
out, we're racking up bonus pay.
Ravens and
Stick
Bills.
around as long as you like. We're on standby to
This
This
is
is
gonna
probably going to be the
be
biggest blowout game of week 1.
really.
Yes.
I've got
Honestly, I think it's going to be a bigger blowout than the Cowboy Eagle game.
I've got to hear this one.
I think overall the Ravens just play way better than the Bills. The Bills have not played at all worse
Tuh.
um, in comparison to the Ravens.
All right. That is bold to say that it's going to be that big of a difference. You got two AFC giants going at it in this game here. Two teams that are going to.
I just don't see the Bills being that big of a giant. They can play a good game every once in a while, but when they are actually set under pressure, they fold just like a dollar bill, man.
So I definitely do not see this being a blowout. I see this being a really close game, actually. Um,
Mind your circle there, buddy.
I am.
Okay.
Um, in terms
Yeah,
of
to send some more enemies in, please.
in terms of who's gonna win, think I'm actually
You must have really
gonna
picked over the beat
give
there,
the
Commander.
edge here.
Hostiles inbound.
I think I'm actually gonna go with the Bills here. They've got a really solid defense. And Josh Allen can play one hell of a game. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one to the Bills. That hunchback is really confused.
They both are.
Clip the rock. I think yeah, they're out of my range. I gotta get around the circle here.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
I've got a Centurion AH coming in from the east northeast.
And then there's a missile carrier coming in from the left, from the north actually. All right. So that was the last Sunday night game. On to Monday night, and we're gonna have a
Another
Bears versus
Vikings. Yep, another divisional rivalry. All NFC North teams are playing against each other. Bears coming in with new head coach and with the Lions' old offensive coordinator. Really aggressive coach. I think he's gonna push that team. And Vikings are coming in with basically a rookie quarterback. He was hurt all last year. And so this will be first time starting in a live season game.
Dismiss that guy.
So
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Can't seem to hit this guy.
yeah, he's kind of riding in a valley. Let's see if I can. There
Got
you
it.
go. There you go.
I just wasn't given the right lead. I kept missing him. So here's the one thing I'm gonna say. We're gonna get here to blackjack.
Do I?
Here. Do I think the Bears are gonna win? No. But at the same time, I just don't see the offense of the Vikings with the rookie quarterback. I just don't see it being viable.
Well, so rookie quarterbacks as of late have been coming into the league more prepared to go than they have in the past. There is a lot of hype around JJ McCarthy. Like there's a lot of excitement around him in Minnesota. I know he's got a good arm, or from what I hear, that he's made some really good throws in camp and uh, just getting ready for the season. Um, I'm really not that high on Caleb Williams. He struggled a lot last year, and there there was, I'm not even kidding. There was a day in camp this year where the new head coach Ben Johnson completely took the first team offense off the field and put in the backups because they were playing that bad. I think the Vikings defense is going to hold up against what the Bears offense can put out. And with the weapons surrounding JJ McCarthy, with Justin Jefferson, Addison, I think there's enough weapons around that they can pull something off. I do think it will actually be a little bit close of a game.
I'm still giving my edge to the Vikings because
Okay, it sounded like to me
the,
like
the,
you
the,
were gonna.
the Bears are still they're another one of those teams. I mean, they're worse than the Bills as far as any kind of pressure put on them, and they collapse, they fold.
Well, I will say last year in all of the divisional games, the Bears tested every team in the division. This, like, they will, you can't sleep on them. They, they, they will absolutely shock you if you don't take them seriously.
Well, the thing is, like, what
Face is open.
where my question is whether or not the new coaching staff for the Bears is gonna it's gonna have had enough time with the team before coming out for the
Right. There's
season
that
opener against the Vikings. Um,
I do know
to
that I do know that they looked
hold the
all right, and
pressure rating of of the Vikings, and being able to maintain themselves and not fail and collapse under pressure.
right, and both teams have talent across the board. Um,
Oh, they do.
the Vikings secondary, there is a little question there.
I'm gonna need you to take more of the front line here for just a bit.
That's fine.
Just FYI.
Um, I think you're getting P1 targeted again, to be honest.
Actually, no. That last
You also
one
just took a
was
giant hit from the freaking uh from Hogan here. He
yeah.
did.
That's no.
I
My
know.
back's fine.
I know. I know you don't take damage from him, but he just absolutely smacked you with his PPCX.
Yeah.
Um,
Um. Have you been over in this town yet?
yes, I did walk around there.
Okay.
Nothing wanted to pop up for us. Um, they are, however, taking their sweet time dropping stuff
Ultimately,
in on
my edge is
us.
still gonna go to um the Vikings here.
Okay, so
I
we
do believe that if the
so
Bears coaching staff can actually hold them together and not collapse under pressure,
well so
that
there is also the fact that
maybe
it's
even
not
get
just
in
like they have a new
before,
coach from
um,
just like from like a different
someone
conference or
from
anything like
the
that.
Bears.
Their head coach
But
is the
it
Lions'
cannot hold
old
under pressure.
OC, so
It's definitely gonna lose. By the way, that is a partisan and a manicore out on the southwest over there,
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles
out in
incoming
the
on your
distance
position.
down here.
okay, yeah, I see him. Patton and SRM40.
And there's another Patton as well, and a partisan. So double Patton and a
SRM
partisan to the west.
and an SRM40.
I didn't catch the SR40 carrier over there.
Yeah, I caught
I
a
wish
Pat
they'd send something besides some freaking,
vehicles. Yeah.
yeah. I'd like to see something other than a Jaeger.
This partisan is freaking glitching all over the place. Oh shit. I don't think you're seeing this, are you? Oh, that's gonna have to get clipped and sent to you. He's still just fucking tweaking all over the freaking map over there.
Which one is it?
The partisan.
I don't see him.
I lost lock on him, but he was absolutely twitching the fuck out. Yep, he's like he's like rubber banding like crazy. Now he's dead.
Is it the one I just killed right down here?
Yeah, the one that's right here in front of me.
Yeah, no. He was never doing anything weird.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to see that from my perspective. That was fucking great. Oh, we got a dropship coming in. That's what we want to see. I'll leave the vehicles to you, and I'll push in on this dropship.
We also have a Wolfhound 1B coming in.
Quick
From
draw Centurion and Jaeger out of that dropship.
Yeah, something's telling me we're just not gonna get anything worth. Let them come around the corner here. This Wolfhound is coming in. Alright, there goes that.
I'm drawing them back towards you, or trying to. Jaeger, not the Jaeger, the quick draw is half mech. The Jaeger and the Centurion are staying up on the ridge, though. I missed his CT there. You got his arm.
Yeah, I'm also worried about this Wolfhound coming up in our back.
Oh, that was a whiff.
Your down target is about to go critical.
Jaeger mech's torso's open. CT is now open.
He's now half a mech.
He's gone. Centurion's just hanging back up here. I'm cooling off for a minute before taking another shot at them. CT's open.
Yeah, he dropped down the ridge. I can't get him now.
Got him.
We're up to almost 1 million C-bills earned in extras.
Uh,
Is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander.
As this is another round of vehicles, I'm just gonna take us out.
That's fair. Nope, we got
It's
mechs.
not.
Hatchet Man, Vulcan, and a Jinner. Some quick, easy kills, and then that'll put us over a mill, and we can bounce. I also hear Igor's. How did that Igor survive that? My right arm is almost open. It got
Alright, well,
it got targeted in that last fray there from the mechs from that drop ship.
Scouts are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
Hatcheman's core is open. Targeting the Jenner. His legs open. He's gone. Oh, I got a medium coming up behind me. Another Hatchetman. Took his head off. One shot, one kill. Fuck yeah.
I'm getting absolutely peppered by something. Oh, way out in the
Additional
distance.
tangos en route to your position, Commander.
To the north. Do you see him out there moving?
No, I don't see anything. I have no tar. Oh, now I see him. I got a hit on him, but he...
I got a red chest.
Oh shit! I just clipped you. Oh yeah, we've got 3 medium mechs coming in from behind us too. 4 medium mechs actually.
Mission complete,
So
Commander. Let's go home.
Yeah, we're now to the point of not benefiting, but we got
yeah,
77 salvage going into this mission.
so we should be able to get multiple mechs to sell.
Yeah.
And and it should drop because I headshotted it, but I headshotted a hatchetman. That
All right.
should
So
be a good
first pick first
headshotted rifleman.
Is going to be the trebuchet that we need to
Oh
take.
yeah. For the
Second pick is going to be the Wolfhound 1B, which is headshot that we need to collect because we don't have one.
okay.
All right. Now,
So Hatchman right below the trebuchet is the headshotted one, and
well,
then
we've also got a headshotted rifleman,
yeah, I was gonna say the headshotted rifleman up there as well.
which is worth more.
And that leaves us 14. That is enough for the quick draw.
I want to take a look at weaponry here and just to see if we got anything above.
Nothing above tier 2 is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Um,
Mm.
we do. Yeah, nothing. Nothing worth grabbing
All right,
in
that's
weaponry.
fine. We'll take the quick draw. So that's almost
Oh yeah,
13.
the
Oh, that's just over 12 million in salvage.
Warhammer
With
almost
this.
lost an arm.
That's okay.
Uh,
So let me go in
load
here and
out.
first things first. Hold on.
He didn't even have a crit.
I need
Didn't
to
even have a
sell
crit.
the blackjack from the last one and the fire starter from the last one. Okay, and then the wolfhound needs to go into cold storage. And then the rifleman can be sold. The quick draw can be sold. Alright. And the trebuchet, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into cold storage just because we're gonna be turning that in for a contract. And we also got the mana core units killed, so
And we didn't put
there's
any
another
repairs after the
1.7.
last mission, so there's all repairs in.
So there's
And
1.7 in
everything put back in
Seagulls,
place
a tier
here.
5 another tier 5 tag, some single heat sinks, blah blah blah. And then the trebuchet, we now have two to choose from. And I'm actually going to choose the original one we had, because it's actually more beat up than the other one. The only thing wrong with the one we just got was its CT was taken out. Everything else is still in perfect
Oh yeah, oh
condition.
yeah. I cored him. I hit nothing but core. Three salvos of PPC. He
So
was gone.
we're gonna take the absolute beat up 5N and turn that in for the contract. That's another 1.5 mil, and that is um, three more tier 5 machine guns,
Cool.
which I need to actually get put into my fire starter when we get a chance, so that it is back to full capacity. All right, now drop these guys out.
Yep, I've already got.
Drop this out. Throw this in. Uh, Contract. We need to. Jesus Christ. There's no way we're gonna take 31 fucking salvage.
Let me see what we have to do here. I know it's kind of dumb,
And we're not gonna
but
take any damage.
well, I was gonna say it wouldn't hurt to have damage coverage, just because then whatever, like if we have to take some salvage, we can take out turrets and stuff like that, and then any damages we take will just get covered by damage coverage.
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll take any opportunity that we can take on knocking out like a small base
Right,
or
that's what I'm
a couple
saying.
turrets. We'll just go through and do it, and whatever drops. And I mean, we absolutely just made a killing. I mean, we're at 30.5 million now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like
So
it wouldn't
we just made an
hurt to
absolute
take
killing
like
from this.
one thing of damage coverage, just to cover anything we do take. Um, because then it just covers our damage costs for free at that point. Because then any CBILs we earn, it's only gonna be
Okay,
used for
so
better things.
so I've given my slight edge to the Vikings here, and I believe you're doing the same. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Contracted to infiltrate
Okay.
enemy territory on behalf of our client.
Do I think the Bears will put up
Information on our
a
objectives
decent fight
before
here?
we reach their
Yes,
monitoring system.
because
So advance to the
yes, they
marker.
have a new head
We'll
coach,
learn more once
but
we
it is
reach
one
our
that is
destination.
completely familiar with the division, seeing as how he was the Alliance OC for the past
Stay
few
away from
years.
enemy units to remain undetected.
So
Line
he
X on
he's gonna be
initiating
familiar
contact.
with
Command your
the
Lancer to
Vikings
deploy and
defense for
start the
sure.
attack.
So I think he'll be able to scheme some stuff up.
The
Um,
client would also like us to deal with a number of
but the
undetectable
Vikings are
enemies.
also
But our
really good
contract
at
only covers units
disguise
on behalf of our
defense,
primary
and I think
objective.
that's gonna
Complete them at your own discretion, Commander.
be enough to kind of throw off Caleb.
Careful, there's
I know,
mech
see,
right there on
I
us.
see him. Yep, Jaeger and Enforcer.
Mark the location of some valuable
Um,
supplies.
I'm trying.
Enforcer,
Would like
Hatchet Gun,
Yep,
Jaeger,
the
yeah.
client would like us to
and then
secure
I've got
F4's battle mech
two
That's
turrets
while we're in the
directly in my
field.
face.
yeah. I see that.
Log
I'm
each mech you
holding
come across
out of that
and
circle.
mark
One,
their
two.
status.
There we go.
The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly. I think you're in the clear. No further
I
threats.
see a harasser at the edge of this other base over here. You got a mech. There's another mech locust in there.
I can take out just these two
I wouldn't
without
risk.
hurting the whole
Yeah,
base.
I wouldn't risk that. That's
Once you've found the targeted
On me.
element, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Hey.
Brilliant.
got him.
Payload acquired.
Enforcer.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought I'd just seen another one pop up over there that.
Yeah, I got him. I'm not seeing anything
There's a
on this back.
locust.
Yeah, I had him earlier. I'm trying to see if there's anything over on this back side of the base. I feel like there probably is. There's probably an Irby on the other side of the wall, is my guess.
Well, I just did a jump off there and I didn't see anybody.
Well, there's nothing really guarding this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this one. There's literally nothing guarding this one. All right.
Data transfer complete.
Oh, that's on us. I'm getting a detection warning from something now. Oh,
To our left,
yep, turret.
Cargo
And he
Fucker
immediately,
hit me with.
yeah, he did. I see some turrets. Was that back in the park? Nope, right on top of the.
Nope. There's a shadow hawk right there.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of peeking here so I can try and see what's down in
Alright, well,
here.
I'm
Dropping down. All right, I'm gonna stay high since you're dropping down.
I actually picked up a heavy mech down in here. Yep, there's a rifleman. There's also an Irby.
So we got 3 more mechs. They're probably gonna be over here on the other side. There's 2 more little bases in here.
acquisition. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Yep, I got one. They're gonna be. That's on me. Oh, I got a scorpion and a turret. All right, those are down. Collecting salvage.
The more ballistics, the merrier.
There was a
Okay,
fourth
so
in that front. There was a fourth in that front base. Last mech is.
A mercenary outfit can always use more weapons.
I'm gonna check the back side of this. You just target. You got something on you.
Got him. It was a little jagger that I couldn't fucking see. He was blending in with the terrain.
We've completed our scan.
Alright, found an extra Irby in the back base back here.
Okay, so that's all mechs.
Yeah, which means that there shouldn't be any mechs at this base right here in front of me. Warning.
Took out a partisan. So that'll help with a little bit of salvage.
Alright. I took out another big tank down here too.
Beginning recovery now.
I'm
I found
making
more
my way
salvage.
into this last little corner over here.
Oh,
Got a
I'm
scorpion and a
right there with
patent.
you.
Scorpion and a patent back here. Patent's in the back. I'm on him right now. Something behind me.
Yep, I'm going right past you here.
Got it. That will surely come in handy.
Just turrets.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we've completed our objective here,
I
and
see a beacon. Hold on.
oh, yep, I see it too. Must have been one that I got close to but didn't see pop up. It almost looks like the one that I thought I collected. Unless there was another one that I couldn't see. But it looks like it's in the area where I collected the one. Oh, no, I completely did not see that one. It was behind me. And I walked through here. Yeah, because I got the one over here at this other building across the... I got one at this building right here. And all the mechs in this base are off on the front side, so... Backside's clear to run around.
All right. And let's out of here.
Yep. And once we get through this salvage screen and whatnot, let's do a recap on all of our picks here and see how many we agreed on and how many we differentiated on. Looks like, are we gonna leave anything?
3 points.
That's a lot better than what we were expecting there.
Got hit.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I got hit fighting the um
No,
the
on the doll, it almost looked like you're. It almost looked like you were open on the doll on the other screen for some reason. But
yeah, no, I took a hit fighting the not the patent but
all right.
the Manicore, whatever I fought by myself.
So
All right,
we made good money off of that, and
here's
then turned
in.
around and had to pay our bills. So
Hey, we're still looking way better
yeah,
than
we're
we
still
have.
looking way better. All right, I'm gonna jump up here to this hub. So because
Yeah, because there's some
there's
stuff
a
that we need to
cantina
do
here,
anyway.
we need to pick up a couple cantinas.
And we also need to do some modifications to some mechs. Like, I need
Just a minute,
to.
Orbit's jumping. I will be right back.
Yep, yep, yep. Um, do we have... No. He wanted to hold off on that one. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about
All
that.
right. So, modified the cataphracts, got that ammo situation, threw an extra ton of ammo in there, and since I had to drop a heat sink to do that, I dropped 2 heat sinks to put in an extra double into
We're
it.
gonna grab this one real quick and turn it in.
Um,
And which was collecting jump jets.
okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and do. Um, okay, so that's a Marauder mech, and 15 mana cores. Okay. All right. Now, pilots. Um, I think I'm gonna actually hold off on getting any more pilots right now. There is a level 57 pilot here. Um, okay, I'll take that back. I'll go ahead and take him. Um, but outside of that, unless we start actually coming across any 60s, I'm gonna hold off on any more pilots. Um, all right. Now there is a Grand Dragon here. Ooh, wow. Okay. There's a Grand Dragon 1GS. It has tier 3 um medium pulse lasers, 3 of them. Tier 3 SRM4, 2 of them. Tier 4 large laser and also 6 double heat sinks.
Is that the hero dragon that doesn't require the
No, this is not a hero mech.
what? What fucking mech are you talking about?
This is a rare mech.
You said the Grand Dragon?
The Grand Dragon 1GS. I'm buying it, and it's still 12 million. I'm buying it, but we're getting a lot of value out of this thing.
Right.
So here it is. It's 12 million, which is kind of
Okay.
brutal, but
Okay, yeah, it's that one. It came out of the Gambit DLC.
and and we do have a Wolfhound 1A, correct? Because I know the Wolfhounds are
Wolfhound.
hard to get a hold of, but I think we did get a 1A.
Yes, we do. We have a 1A, and a 1B. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
All right.
Ugh.
So,
Mm.
um, just real quick, gonna run through weaponry and everything here.
That is a funky paint job on that, but I kind of like it. Like I know it's just the dragon paint, but the coloration on that's kind of dope.
Right.
But yeah, that's a lot of tiered weaponry plus the 6 double heat sinks.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not unless you want to run it. I think we're gonna just ultimately put it away, and it's just gonna be value for
Honestly,
us.
I think it's gonna be a better mech to have out as a 60 tonner than the champion. Full honesty.
Shoot, I just hit the wrong button here. Um. hmm.
I think it's more versatile than the champion, and it's got the same speed.
Well.
Because I will run a dragon if we need a 60 tonner. But I do know that AI also do fairly well on dragons as well.
Gotcha.
Like I usually feel relatively comfortable throwing an AI in a dragon if I need to. Um, but when it comes to like the 60 tonners in the heavy class, the dragon is one that I have found that it's not a bad mech if you have the right variant. Um, and I've never ran this variant. It seems very interesting.
Okay. Well. Um. Are you saying that you want to leave it as is, or
No, because I'm not leaving 6 double heat sinks in it for one. but two, actually, the armor is not far from being maxed out. Hold up. Okay. Let me strip the mech.
While you're doing that, I'm actually working on
Because everything except for the head was actually maxed out. So I'm gonna max out the head and
and deal
drop
with
the
the
legs.
yeah. So while you're doing that, I'm actually coming in here and clearing out some of our weaponry, our low tier weaponry, our low hanging fruit here. Um, make some of that money back that we just spent on buying that damn thing.
Because it actually has two large energy slots, one in each arm, whereas it had three medium pulses. Could actually go with two large energy slots if we wanted to. Um,
Do it however you like, sir.
uh, uh, yeah, I think we're gonna play. As I fight to get this thing to scroll as you're selling. That's one thing I wish it didn't affect, but it does.
Well, I'm actually almost done, so I'm
Yeah,
actually in
but
I'm in the equipment now.
yeah, but it. I. Oh, damn, that was almost what I wanted.
Okay, I am actually done selling,
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
and we came back up to 4 millions from where we had dropped down. Oh, and now there's a hero mech in the next location, in the next fucking point next to us. So
Fun,
I'm gonna jump over here because I know that won't affect you,
right?
and it'll also create a save from where I just sold all that stuff, and me not making a save.
Uh,
Oh, guess what we just found?
what?
The hero treb.
Ooh. How many tons of SRM ammo would you say for SRM 8?
For an SRM 8. So basically, you got two fours or a six and a two.
Two fours.
Two fours. Um, you could probably get away with a ton and a half, 2 tons max.
Okay. Um,
But they want 13 million for this bastard,
ouch.
and we
And
we actually are 10% off on the purchases, but it's
that's the one that comes with AMS and Beagle Active.
I know it is.
No doubles, unfortunately. None of the traps come
No,
with
no doubles.
doubles, but it's still a really good variant, and we've set it up both as LRM
Right,
boat and SRM
and
boat,
it's
and it's got
right,
the
and it's got the
speed.
high speed and jump jets capable,
It's just in terms of
and
uh
the
tonnage
Beagle actually,
availability, it has the least
believe
because
it or
of.
not, we've actually used it in infiltration missions, because of the Beagle.
That's true, we have. Yeah.
there's that. Um, I will move the champion to cold storage. Um, with 50 tons. All right, I guess we're just not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna come in here and edit the
All
loadout on
right.
Tread real quick.
So let me get armor balanced here.
Good mech, X armor.
Um,
7 off of each leg. All right.
all right. So I currently have this sitting with a large laser tier 3, a PPCX tier 3, two medium laser tier 4s because they are in the left and right torsos. And then two SRM4 stream tier 2s. I might up that in time, but I think that was, where did it go? SRM4 stream, yeah. The only thing we have higher than that is a tier 3, but we have no replacements of them. Even though it's in the CT, I wanna test the build first before I up that with no replacements. Um, so I've got, it had two engine heatsink slots, so I've got two double heat sinks in the engine with me having a lot of heat. Um, and then four singles with 2 tons of SRM ammo. Um, because I wasn't going to be able to put a half ton anywhere. So I'd either go with 1 or 2 tons, and I figured 1 ton might not be enough. Um, if 2 tons ends up being too much, I can always drop a ton of SRM ammo for an extra ton of heat sinking, but we'll start with two. 48 days, 26,500. And now to paint the mech. Yeah, it's got its own special paint job, actually. The Otomo paint
Uh-huh.
job. Yeah, I've actually never even encountered this mech variant in any of my other playthroughs. So that is a new one for me. Uh,
Hmm. But that sucks.
but we are gonna apply
That sucks a
our
lot.
crew paint job here. Uh, what
Okay, so
sucks?
I can't put the AMS in it because I don't have a half ton of AMS ammo.
Ah,
If we can find a half ton of AMS ammo, I will put it in it. Because a half ton is better than none.
right.
But so where I'm sitting at right now is I'm actually sitting at with it having um two SRM2s streams, two SRM4 streams, 4 tons of SRM ammo, a Beagle Active, three double heat sinks. So
Um, well, now that we have another 55 tonner in, because if I remember, that is 55 tons, right? No,
No,
that's only
it's
50
50.
ton. Oh, it's only 50. Interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna suggest we drop the Wolverine out, but it's a 50 tonner, and
now
we're
that's what
running
I
a
was.
little
That's what I was gonna say. I
little
was
bit
looking
down
at
with
the
the
50.
hunchbacks. I'm gonna leave them there
Yeah, that's what I
because
was looking at was the
those are fine.
Wolverine, but I was
Mm-hmm.
like, it's a 55 tonner and that's only a 50 tonner. Um,
Okay, so let's see here.
um,
Uh,
I'll say this: it's a fun little mech, but it's very situational. Go ahead and drop the Hatchetman out. It's a 45 tonner. I think the Vindicator is a more viable 45 tonner if we need to throw one in. Um, we can do other things with there's better melee mechs than the Hatchetman.
okay.
It was a fun little experiment, but the trebuchet is much more valuable to have out than that.
All right. So we have
Did you get it painted? Yes, you did.
yes. Okay, so we have um
There was something else. What about bringing out the Victor 91A? Be another assault mech. It would be another 80 tonner, but that would give us an um
right now
80.
we're down to 9 million
Yeah, and
from
it still
buying those two.
yeah, and it still
So
needs repaired. So
yeah, so we're gonna have to hold off.
okay, that's
We're
fine.
gonna
I
we're
was
gonna
just
jump over here. There's a black market cantina. There's all kinds of stuff here. But there's actually several missions we can do here as well and make some money, and also possibly come into contact with the Wolf Dragoons.
mm. That
Uh,
mission that I wasn't able to load into. Did the Merc unit end up dropping in that mission or no?
no, no.
Okay.
Um, there's a tier 3 heavy rifle. I'll go ahead and pick it up because we don't have any large chem laser tier 3. We don't have any of those. Um,
Yeah, if we can get a second tier 3 heavy rifle, I can up the heavy rifle in my cataphracts.
I'm gonna look for AMS ammo. I don't see any, fortunately.
Um, so what did you end up doing with that treb?
It has uh, it has two SRM2 streams tier 3, two SRM4 streams tier 3, two tier 2 medium lasers, 4 tons of
Okay,
SRM
so
ammo,
okay, so you ended up taking
three
the
double heat
SRM
sinks,
four
the
streams.
Beagle, the Beagle. Um, so all right, but nothing as far as that here. No there, nothing there.
Okay, so if
Um,
this build on my dragon does end up working out, I will not be able to up to those tier 3 streams. I'll just have to stay at the tier 2s. Okay.
because I only put two of them in there.
Well, we only had two. That's why I didn't.
No,
Whenever I was building the dragon, we only had two tier 3 SRM4 streams. So unless you ended up picking some up,
okay, maybe so. I don't know. Anyways,
yeah, there. It's. I just went into the Thunderbolt so I could look. Yeah, there are no replacement
okay,
SRM4 streams tier 3. We have 6
okay,
replacement tier 2s, which is why I went with the tier 2s, even with it being CT slots on the dragon. I was just testing the build first.
First thing we're gonna do, and this is gonna be lower tonnage. Our max tonnage is gonna be like 200 tons, and we're gonna actually do it first. It's a three-part multi-mission for House Karita against Merrick, and then we've got a Leal versus Karita and an Independence versus Karita. So we're gonna bump them up and then kind of knock them down just a hair. Um, but it's an easy target kill and garrison duty single missions. But the multi mission is going to be a battlefield infiltration followed by a garrison duty. So
That's not bad.
no, should be fairly quick and easy. But we are getting 75%, um, 26 salvage, and $8 million payout.
Uh,
But I almost guarantee we're gonna see the Wolf Dragoons because it's this initial is a 5.7 base payout before.
Gotcha. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and this is that battlefield, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're starting with the multi mission. Okay. Um, you can go ahead and pick a mech here. I'm gonna with it being a battlefield, I'm gonna see how this does in terms of holding up with its ammo count now that I've adjusted it. But
Okay.
I will be right back before I start. I'm gonna go grab a drink. My mouth is getting dry.
Okay. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. 130 tons. 130. 130.
Let's see, 130. You can bring. Heck, if you wanted, you could bring your awesome and then throw a single AI and a hunchy. If you wanted to go heavy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
And honestly, if you wanted, you could even bring my awesome because if I'm not mistaken, you're rocking tier 1 PPCs. Oh no,
No.
oh you've upped, okay.
No.
Okay, no, I was that's where okay, my awesome actually needs to be up then. Okay. I was looking at those backwards before. Mine had the tier 1s. I need to up my PPCs now that you've gotten out of the tier 2s. Okay. Remind me to do that next time we go to hub. I'll do that in hub, not in system.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking having that tag might be useful just to help guide the AI.
We're right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage payout if we're able to maintain our position.
Are you fucking
But
kidding me?
remember, you have to be alive to spend it.
And you're not
Like
loaded
saying,
in.
No.
All right. Well,
So I don't even get to test to see how that's doing. That's frustrating.
I had to kick you
I know.
because
I know. I was already working on dashboarding when you kicked me, so I stopped what I was doing. Since you were able to kick me that quickly. So I know sometimes you can, other times you're not
Come
able to.
on, man. You're in the dropship shooting me, and I can't even return fire yet.
Developers, if you see this, please fix that. It's getting
Well, I will say this:
really annoying.
your cataphracts was ultimately the focus of
The AI
the
enemies.
the centurion that came out.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a threatening mech. It's got two AC5 rapids and a heavy rifle coming at you with some medium lasers to support itself.
And looks like this map for the
So
AI is going to give some serious pathing issues.
lovely, and you get to deal with two AI since the game gave me the middle finger again.
I'm just going to get in here, get this knocked out, and just move us on. And hopefully, the next mission you'll be able to load in just fine. Tripped the damn base already. Cicada, and I couldn't get a lock on the other one. Oh, twin cicadas. Goodbye, cicada. Goodbye, cicada 2. Goodbye to that. That's further out than what I thought. Okay. Well, while we are doing this and you're unable to really do anything involved with this,
Mm-hmm.
um, let's go back over top of the picks we've got here. Um, so I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 to 7,
In terms of
where we've
agreements to disagreements.
yeah, 9 agreements, 7 disagreements.
Okay. So come end of week one, we have the a maximum spread of 7 point difference on game outcomes. So
Correct.
that'll make for a interesting start for sure. Um,
Hit the fucking hill.
So, do you want
Um,
to actually?
give me just a minute because literally got two enemies left.
Uh,
Do I want to what, Mayor? Because I'm a
um,
walking simulator trying to find the.
I was gonna say, um, do we want to go just quickly run back through game for game on uh all the picks for everybody, just in
Yeah,
a quick
and
succession
if
here?
you want to, if you want to, go ahead and get a Google Doc, throw it up. We can kind of just do that
Okay. Um,
uh, while we're going
so
over it.
well, I'll do a Google spreadsheet here. Um,
And then that'll also give you know, I don't know if you can do
I
the
I
screen.
I will get uh yeah, I'll get that put up on screen here in a second. Let me um
I have next to no visibility on this freaking map. Oh, you would not have liked this map anyways, bub. You're not missing out.
um da, 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 da.
We're in like a storm, like an electrical storm, like a blue storm, and it is absolutely horrid for visibility.
Gotcha. Uh, all right. Got that up on screen here. All right. So we're gonna get um, let's do no. Uh, week one here. Um,
There we go.
no, let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this here. Let's see. So we got yeah, let's do me, you, um, Cowboys, Eagles. What's the second game? Let's see. Second game is Chiefs Chargers. Did you lose my audio?
Okay, I was gonna go through them, call them out for you.
Okay. Let's see. Chiefs Chargers. Right now I'm just getting um game three. What is the teams?
Game three so it'd be the first Sunday game is Dolphins and Colts.
Dolphins, Colts. Let's see. And it let me okay, so yeah, so let me actually modify this. We're gonna actually get this to where we actually know where each game is also being played, not just who. So we got Cowboys at Eagles, Chiefs at Chargers,
All right, and you should have
Dolphins at Colts.
Steelers at Jets, and you should have an invite now.
Yeah, I'm working on that real quick. See if it's gonna connect me. Yes, it is. I'm loading. Um, okay. You said Steelers at Jets,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yep. Panthers at Jaguars.
Okay.
Cardinals at Saints. Giants at Commanders. Buccaneers at Falcons. Bengals at Browns. Raiders at Panthers.
You mean?
Raiders at Pats. I mean,
I was gonna say.
I was looking at a Panther. It's like
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shorten. I think it's at Jags. So let's go with Chiefs, Chargers, Giants, Commanders, Bucks, Falcons. So after Raiders, Pats, it's Niners, if I remember right. The Niners.
49ers at Seahawks.
Yeah.
Then it is Titans at Broncos.
Okay.
Lions at Packers. Uh, Texans at Rams. Ravens at Bills.
Hold on. Rams. We said Ravens at Bills. And then Monday was the um,
Vikings at Bears.
Vikings at Bears. Okay. All right. So Eagles for me, Eagles for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Chiefs and Chiefs.
Yep.
No. Damn it. Stop trying to autofill, damn it. Thank you. Oh, I can't spell. That's fine. Jesus, I cannot spell today. I believe we both had Dolphins as well.
Yep. And we are ready for you to load up whenever you are ready.
Yep. Me. Okay, you already got that. Let's just
Contract.
let's just go ahead and finish this up. We both had Steelers here.
Yep.
I believe the Panthers Jags was our first difference, correct?
Yep. I had Panthers. You had Jaguars. Go ahead and go ahead and ready up. That way we can start to move in.
Alrighty. Yeah, I
You
still
had
have the.
Cardinals. I had Saints. That way we can find out if it's going to actually move you in or not.
Yeah, I'm in. We both had Commanders.
Yep.
Something on the border of enemy territory. We've been promised more precise details
Uh,
once we check into
we
the Martin Alpha
both
Group
had.
coordinates.
No, I had Bucks. You had Falcons, right?
No, we both had Buccaneers.
Oh, did we? Okay. Both had the Bengals, right?
Undetected.
Yep.
Light mechs are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack
You
is
had Pats. I
immediately
had
available.
Raiders.
Yep.
Our employer is also offering us a performance bonus if we can complete a number of target objectives
Uh,
if they present
both
themselves
of us
to
had the
us.
Niners here.
Be on the
Yes.
lookout for them.
Uh, I had Broncos. You had Titans.
Yep.
I had Packers. You had Lions.
Mm-hmm.
You had Texans. I had Rams.
Yep.
Yeah. The end of this week's games is where we really started to split. I had Bills. You had Ravens.
Yep. And then we both had the Vikings.
Vikings. All right. Um, let's see. So
On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the up-force battle mech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor lock each mech you come across without alerting them to your position.
so actually, no, we will do it this. We'll do this. All right. So week one.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
And
That's it.
before
Them.
week two, we will
The target is calling for help,
um,
but is having
get
trouble
that
getting
filled
informed.
out with
Eliminate
the
them
games, and
quickly.
all we'll have to do is put in our picks
Package
um,
acquired.
for that one. So there's that, guys. Let me get you guys switched back over here to the gameplay now that we got that out of the way. Um,
And as you guys can see on my end, this is where the Beagle really comes in handy. Um, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with that particular site more likely.
I'm guessing you've gone through the middle and the right side.
Yes.
All right. I am moving up the left side here. As I just got brought a freshly baked cinnamon roll, homemade cinnamon roll. Yummy, yummy.
Nice.
So, gonna enjoy that here in a minute.
Once you've found the targeting
Um,
asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
and
Close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
a little bit later, after we get off the stream and
I was just
while you're at
thinking we
work,
need more of that.
with it being Papa's birthday, he decided he wanted either sweet and sour chicken or sweet and sour pork. So I'm gonna make some sweet and gonna haven't decided on which one of the two I'll make, but gonna be making that with some homemade fried rice for him for his birthday tonight. Hello. All right, there's a Centurion, Vulcan, Blackjack, another Vulcan.
Picked up a crab.
I don't know if this one mech is by itself. I have a feeling there's probably one other mech in there with him. I just couldn't see him. I'll check on my way back out. I'm on my way back
Well,
into this
I'm
corner back here.
I'm on my way to meet you, and we'll just go down that side, and the Beagle will pick him up.
And that side was really easy to just run straight down. Didn't really have to. The only time I really had to slow down is when I got next to the one guy where I think there's something nearby. There's absolutely nothing. We just hug the side over here and we will be perfectly fine to just full speed down here. It's not really a large base, but I feel like unless he's up in the middle somewhere, I figured this would be where the other one was hiding. But you're not even getting him with the Beagle, so he must. I wonder if there's a fourth one up here in that base up here that you just might have missed.
Yeah, because I didn't come all the way up on this.
Yeah, it's probably hiding over here on this side, and you probably just didn't catch him. Can't help you just yet. You got him.
You're in the clear. No alarms raised.
Because I didn't get to come onto the backside here, but I didn't pick anything up either.
Right. Not getting anything to pop up here. Yeah, he might be off by himself back there to your
Okay,
left.
I came down through that left. I did.
Right. I'm just.
Hold on.
We've completed our scan.
Was
There was
he?
one here that's apparently I didn't get target locked.
Gotcha. All right, and obviously you're not gonna try for the one that's boxed in by 4 different mechs. So
Nope.
time to get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Okay, so ultimately we have a 7 pick difference.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that's fairly reasonable. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it was almost an even split. We're just we're one game off from being an even split from being in agreement on everything to
Okay.
disagreeing. So
All right. Okay. You kind of drop the money back off. Pull the salvage back up. All right. I know I took a little ding in the leg, but I am going to go ahead and run this.
okay.
The dragon is now also ready.
Um This is the
It's a defense
okay. Um.
garrison duty.
Well, seeing as how I did not get a chance to actually do the retest of this, I'm gonna bring this one again and see if I can't get what I can't get a better test. Can't actually get a test on to see if it's okay now.
Okay. And so I will actually slap him
Because
in,
I can test that dragon in really any kind of mission.
and I'll just bring that. And this will probably have to be our last one for the evening. Now you're off Friday as well.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But you were
So we
planning on
need
doing a new DLC stream that day, weren't you?
An allied FOB have asked for our protection. Make contact with the friendlies and brace the
depends
hostiles
on
to make a move
on
against your position.
how tomorrow's stream goes and how much I'm able to actually get through. I mean, if I can get through
Looks like we made it here just in time,
the whole
Commander.
whopping 12 missions, because like I said, I'm gonna literally do a career start on the new DLC and literally just go through the DLCs.
Right.
Hostiles have been reported in the area.
Got two spiders, and an LRM 20 carrier off to the west.
I'm on your left.
Eyes up. Enemy forces closing in.
Spider's absolutely moving in first.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, an unknown dropship is
And
approaching
here
the area.
comes.
Be on the lookout.
Yep, here come the mercs. Move it, Orion. Move it, Orion. Move it, Orion. Jesus fucking Christ. They dropped a Panther and a Centurion.
Yeah.
I'm going to make them come around this corner here.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Panther's like trying to focus
Panther's
on
head's
things.
open. Oh yeah, give me your back, Centurion. That's a good idea.
By the way, I see salvage. We got flyers coming in. I'm gonna cool off and go pick up the salvage.
Yep, I'm going to try and get up where I can shoot over these rocks to take out these air units here.
Let's take that tank apart.
All right, air units down.
But yeah, I do plan
Excellent
to.
fight, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
That Jaeger's still out a little ways. But I am up here on top of the ridge up here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Um,
I'm gonna actually probably station the. Actually, go ahead since you're already up here. Go ahead and station the AI up there with you, and I'm gonna push this Jagger that's way out here in the distance.
okay, you're going over that way. Yeah, I've got a Jaeger over here on the right side that's where I can't hit him just yet. He's still
Right.
got a look on him.
So, but yeah, if I can get through
They look like they're heading your way.
the 12 campaign mission, and tomorrow.
Phoenix, two Phoenix Hawks coming in from the southeast.
Yeah, I see them. I got eyes.
Request information.
I will. I mean, we can absolutely run a stream on Friday morning. But since you're making, you said you were making sweet and sour pork. Is that what you said you were gonna
Either
do?
sweet and sour, either one. I haven't decided which one. And the Orion just fell down into the frickin' thing, so I'm just gonna target him on the Phoenix Hawk behind you.
On your target.
And I'm gonna push down in now, I guess. You kind of drawn them out of my line of fire, or out of my line of sight, I should say.
I'll eject.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Yeah, it seems like they're liking to come from down here right now. So I think we're just gonna have to kind of adjust our position to where they're coming in from.
Emergency generator.
You got flyers and stuff coming from the other side.
And a light. I'm moving back up.
Yeah, I'm pushing this light over here. It's a distant center.
Yeah, I've got a spider up top. Spider's already ran down past me into the base. On the backside, I'm trying to loop around here.
Yep, I've already deleted the Jenner and I'm pushing the spider. I got the AI working towards him too.
Yeah,
I peppered him. I got his attention.
yeah, there's a partisan tank up here. I'm gonna get him taken care of before he even gets up to the base and becomes a pain in our ass. Since you've already got his attention. Well, there was a partisan up here.
Alright, that is done.
Yep.
Good work, Commander.
Yeah, if I can get knocked out through the missions tomorrow morning, I mean, I wouldn't think it would take that long to run through them. I could be wrong. But just solo running through, I think it would be rather quick. I don't think it'll take much time at all.
Oh, I didn't get his head. I cored him.
Oh, the Panther,
Yeah,
yeah.
I popped his head
I
open,
don't,
but then
I don't
we
know.
cored him.
I was on him too, and I could have very easily cored him out with missiles. I was trying to aim for his head, but
Yeah, I mean his head. So I popped open his head. His head still took some damage. Just his core went first.
yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
opened him up
so
to yellow.
we also just got a Kentaro 19B, an ER large laser tier 4, two ultra autocannon 5s tier 4, LRM 10 with Artemis 4 tier 4, and another 1.7 mil C bills. And then here's another message from the bounty hunter on the Wolf's Dragoons. And let's go ahead and get, pretty sure, yeah, it can just be sold outright.
The Katara 19B is full health, all tier 1 weaponry. So he's
Is it
threatening
a
right up.
duplicate?
I don't think so. We don't really have a lot of Kantaros.
No, we don't. It is not a duplicate.
So straight to cold storage.
Yeah, straight to comes.
Yeah, I think the only Kantara we have is the one that you have built.
Let's see, what's the difference here?
Let's see, Kantaro 18, 4 and 2, Kantaro 19B, 4 and 2.
So this says
Is
all
it
medium to large missile hard points. It
um
also has a engine heatsink in the CT.
you've
Loadout.
got 3 mediums and a small in the
Yeah,
18.
so this is the other one is all medium to uh, large
So you get
hard
bigger,
point.
hard points, and I think you have slightly different hard point locations. Yeah, your energy are both in your right arm, and you've
Right.
got, yeah. So it's just slightly different locations for your hard points, and you've got,
The only difference is that the only difference with hard point locations is that both mediums are in the right arm instead of split.
yeah.
So, but we will go ahead and just throw this one into cold storage for the time being. Um,
Might swap them out at a hub, but for now,
I might actually swap the 19B in place of the full Marine and run double Kintaros
mm, yeah, you could.
because that would be ultimately it would be more viable. We could actually run a an LRM Kintaro and an SRM Kintaro.
Yeah.
Um, but um, so this is where we're at now. Let's see. So it looks like we might actually see. Um, we might actually see uh, Wolf Dragoons everywhere along this path, as both of these are paying out 3.4 and 4.3 mil for these other
Okay.
two missions. So this will be a really good
Good
place for us
starting
to move
point.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're back up to 21 mil.
Still got 70 days before
Um,
we even pay bills, so
it's 30-30, and looking at our star map, we do have a hero mech on market just north of us as we're making our way. Um, Man, I almost want to jump up there just to see what it is.
and then jump back.
Um, in fear of it
It disappearing.
disappearing with the update. Um,
Do it.
yeah, I think we will. It's a 20-day jump, but I mean, another hero mech on the market is another hero mech on the market that we can
Mm-hmm.
pick up.
Yeah.
Um, and like I said, we're getting ready to probably make uh, an easy 9 mil plus, 10 mil plus, and this is
Yeah.
the Hero Rifleman, the DB. So it's the twin AC5, two large lasers, two medium lasers. No double heat sinks, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
and it's only
The
6.3 million.
yeah.
So
It's a hero mech that we don't have.
yeah, it's a hero mech that we can knock off the list.
You said it's
And
the DB, the Dow Breaker.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
it's
So that
actually in it's in the hangar now. If you want to let them look at it real quick before I slap it into cold storage.
so there it is. Funky little paint job on it, kind of similar to the dragon paint job, but it's all vines and just scraggling all over the mech. Um, and there are actually two other hero riflemen's. One that is a quest reward. That's the Diana, and then the other one, which is also currently available. It's one that we can already find at this point in time. Is the Legend Killer, which actually does have a heatsink in it. It has one double heatsink in it. Um,
Right.
but it has a very similar build from what I'm seeing to Dowbreaker. The only difference is that double and maybe some slight variation to weaponry, but it's got the same hard points in terms of um,
Um,
based
the
off of what I'm
one
seeing.
of them
It
has
so
or is it
the
the
Diana
other
has
mech that
the
has
Diana has
the
two large ballistics and two medium
yeah
energy.
yeah
The
that's a
Legend
double
Killer,
boss build.
yeah, the Legend Killer is just like this one with the two medium ballistics, two large energy, and two small energy.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw him into cold storage.
Yep.
I've already jumped us back down,
Yep.
and we're going to get our save. And so from there, we are looking at two contracts, and then it's already December 6th of 3030. We are not far from a couple of the other campaign missions for Rassahog and things like that.
How are we coming with? Do we have any missions from Rihanna for the
We
actual
do,
campaign?
we do. That's actually where we're making our way up towards.
Okay.
But and we would have actually jumped there and then continued northwest. However, with the update coming this afternoon, I didn't want to miss out on that hero mech and it disappearing on us.
Right.
But we are actually making our way up to the system of Eaton for the Black Harvest campaign mission.
Okay. Well,
So,
guys, with that, we want to thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out. Anybody who chatted, appreciate you. Appreciate any likes
yep,
and subscriptions. Uh,
yep.
be sure to
Like,
turn on that bell
subscribe,
notif- Yeah, be sure to
turn
turn
on
on
the
that bell
notifications,
icon so you can know when we go live in the future.
and
And
also the Discord is linked
yep,
in both channels.
yes, it
So
is.
you
You
can
feel
get
free
those
to jump in
notifications as
there.
well.
Yep. Um, with that, that's it for Two Brothers Gaming today. Deuces.